By the numbers, there are 4 new biomes, 10 types of platforming elements, 6 new enemy types, 3 new bosses, and even new abilities and amulets to aid you in this dark realm. Considering how much innovation and creativity was put into the Lost Crown's platforming and puzzles, Mask of Darkness borrows almost none of it, which makes this feel like almost a completely new experience. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is one of the best games of 2024 and is also one of the best Metroidvanias of all time. The combat systems are deep, the map is expansive, the visuals are stunning, and the traversal mechanics were unique. The list goes on, but does the Mask of Darkness DLC offer enough to return? The Mask of Darkness is fairly substantial for additional content, especially for the price. In terms of hours, you're looking at somewhere between 4 to 6 depending on how well you can get through it, and in terms of new content, there is plenty to offer here. Spending a few dollars for about 5 more hours inside of one of the best games of the year feels more worthy of your time and money than you're probably expecting for additional content. A few things to consider: if you're like me, it's been about 6 to 7 months since you last played The Lost Crown, and jumping into the Mask of Darkness is going to be like taking a cold plunge. It's quite a shock to the system because to achieve success, you need to be a master of movement, abilities, and combat. Be aware that there will be some time to acclimatize. However, due to the controls feeling extremely intuitive to begin with, you will get used to everything fairly quickly. Second, the DLC immediately strips you of many of your powers and takes away all of your amulets, and this makes you rely on raw skill and gives you less margin for error. As for the DLC itself, the visuals are just as beautiful as they ever were, except now there is a more sinister tone to them centered around dark magic. The Mask of Darkness also tries to tie up some loose threads that remain from the Lost Crown. Everything we said about the Lost Crown earlier in the year still stands for the Mask of Darkness. It is one of the best Metroidvanias of all time, it looks stunningly better than ever, and it will challenge you at your limits. The DLC won't change how you feel about the game overall, but if you love the Lost Crown, the Mask of Darkness is essential. Before leaving, consider subscribing if you enjoyed the review, if it helped you in any way, or if you enjoyed the vibes. If you're unfamiliar, we are trying to cultivate a community that's full of positivity, free from negativity and toxicity. That's all for today, but until next time, be nice to your fellow gamer, but more importantly, be nice to your fellow human.